Hey guys, welcome back to this Let's Play, this retro game Let's Play of Final Fantasy 1. Um, I may cut this out. I'm not sure if I'm just going to just do one long play or whether I'm just going to make it episodic, but if I do decide to make it episodic, welcome back. This is episode 2. We're down here in Elf Town, or Elfheim, trying to figure out what's caused the elf's prince to fall asleep. All right, so we got a few levels we need to get. Get before we go and face Astos. But we're just going to kind of walk around here for a little while and grind on some monsters. Get our get our fighters kitted out in iron armor. So, what's the craziest team build that you got that anybody watching this has ever gone through and completed in this game? Did you do it all with black mages, or did you do it all with thieves? Oh my gosh, that would be so hard to do it all with thieves. Those guys are really weak in the beginning. That would be a challenge mode for sure. Do it with all thieves. Did you ever do it? Well, I don't know if it gives you the option not to upgrade your guys to, like the next. You have to do that rat tail quest in order to progress. So I don't think you can do that. But that would be interesting if you could try to beat the game with them just as their initial classes. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a departure. I try to be talkative in these games, but I'm gonna try to tone that down a little bit. I know I yammered on, the first hour, but I'm gonna try to kind of tone it down a little bit and just, make some comments here and there. That way you don't hear me yammering on in the background all the time. If you guys prefer me to talk all the time, let me know in the comments. I will. If you prefer me to just shut up completely, let me know in the comments, and I will. But for now, we'll just talk a little bit here. So around in this area, they've got some mobs called green ogres that show up every once in a while, and they drop a lot of cash. So I'm looking for them. And if anybody's wondering why my white mage does not leveling up at the same time as all my fighters, he died in the first episode. Let's fight a couple of more battles, and then we'll go in and see if we can who we can buy armor for. I also have the first 2 Dragon Warriors. If you guys would like to see a playthrough of that, let me know in the comments. We can arrange to have a full playthrough of both Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. Another one of my favorite games from the NES years. I need to go by the magic shop too. I forgot to do that for my white mage. I know the Dark Elf King will cast spells at you, so I definitely need to get some of those protection spells. Let's go ahead and get that done first before we worry about the armor. Okay, so stores out. Bigger cure. Okay, so Null Blaze is definitely what we want. And we can't afford anything else. I don't remember if... I know that I didn't get any of the spells from Pirate Town, so let's go back there. I don't know if there are even any magic shops in that town. I don't recall. Ambushed. Ambushed by stinky fishmen. Well, he couldn't get away. Thought it said he tried to flee. So I expect this to take us about 20 hours to play through. I'm a pretty slow player. I am not speedrunning this by any form of the imagination. Already up to level 10. That XP boost really makes a difference. Okay, yeah, I see a magic shop over there. Not check these places out. Alright. Shock. One ally's evasion. Definitely need this one. That one could be useful. And that one we have an item that would help us. We got an item that'll fix this one too. Oh no, this casts silence on all in. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. Just in case, because I know there's a couple of places where we're gonna run into some spellcaster groups, and that might help. If you do play on, if you're playing on this Switch version, do play on a just a normal XP level, this game can get a little bit grindy. So just be prepared for that. Little eyes are getting pretty successful at paralyzing my guys. I don't think that attack was successful once the whole time I played through with my magic group. Ugh. This group again. Oh, they got us twice. Oh, man. May have to put blink on my white mage. So there is a spell that you can buy that, and there is I think there is an item that can cure paralysis as well that you can. I just don't have any, and sometimes they'll come out of it on their own. Let's see. I'm going to use one of my pots on my mage here. Make sure and keep him topped off. So what do these sharks do? Do they just flop up on deck and start like, arr, arr, arr? I've always wondered that. How does a shark attack you from a ship, if you're on a ship? See if we can afford any armor. Shields. Shields. And let's go ahead and buy the copper armlet for for our white mage. Alright, making a little bit of progress as far as kitting them out. Sell the stuff later. What level are we? Okay, they're all 10. I could probably start making my way up to Astos and see if see what we can do against him. There's also this cave that we have to go in, and it's a pain in the rear. Probably won't do that till level 15 or 20, maybe 15. That was a pretty good hit. Well, our first attack of the snakes. See if we can get through this without getting poisoned. There's a spooky looking place. Western Keep. Best conversation in the game right there. I was tricked by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle has fallen into ruin. Ah, well, you poor guy. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I would be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me the crown? Okay, so I guess that's why we're going to the cave, to that cave. I don't think we can get into that room over there. Fix the key. The thing about this early game is they hide all the loot behind locked doors. Yep, Mystic Key. So yeah, we won't be taking on Astos anytime soon. It's like I say, that marsh cave is it's a pain in the butt. Werewolves. Now these guys will poison you. Gotta watch out for them. Yep, see, he's got the green stuff on him. So the poison doesn't do a whole lot while you're in combat, but as I mentioned in the first episode, it will, or in the first hour of playing, if you walk around poisoned, you'll lose health with every step. So whenever you get poisoned, the items, antidote, and heal them up. And then you can also use heal potion on them as well. That sword dude gets a lot of crits. I don't want my white mage falling behind anymore. He already is. Close to having everybody up in the 200s. Maybe that's what we'll shoot for before we go down in the marsh and have everybody over 200 health. So we got everybody's shields. Let's see if we could buy any of them iron armor. They were 800, 2,400 apiece, or for all three. Okay. Oh no, they're not 800. It's 640. I can only buy one. All right. Good enough. Oh, yep. Alright, got rid of all the excess. Another interesting party you might try is just all black belts. You'd have to carry around a ton of potions for that, but it might be interesting to play those. Good thing I'm not epileptic. That flashing screen, that flash they put on the screen when you get a crit, sends somebody into a seizure. Sometimes if you go all the way over here to the edge, and get a green ogre to show up. Go back and forth here for a second, see if we can get a one to show. Ah, there's one. Go ahead and take him down quick. Should be able to go back and get another some armor with this guy's defeat. Look at all that gil. Over 500. I mean, yeah, almost 700 gil. When you get into these big groups, though, man, this is when those mages really come in handy. Black mage with a Fire 2 spell. Take out that whole group, man. Even with a group of casters, you're going to do a whole lot of fighting, just like melee, because you can burn through your spells really quickly. You do get items that will cast certain spells. I don't think anything goes above level 2, but they're very handy. And any it doesn't matter what class your character is, they can always use that item. Didn't we just kill these guys? At the time of this recording, I've been doing a live stream of Dark Souls. I've never played Dark Souls before. That game is so frustrating. There's a reason why I avoided it all these years. So frustrating. If any of you guys have ever played that game, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think I can buy 2. Alright, yeah. I think this is going to get us all kitted out. Alright, so I think we need to start stocking up on healing potions. Healing and antidote potions. Prep to go into the marsh cave. Got 12 healing potions. Can buy 6 of those to get us up to... No, I can't count. 8 of those. Then... of those, and we probably need to get... Which one of these does... That cures silence. Stone. So, none of these things do paralyzation. That's gonna be a problem. There's a lot of things in there that'll paralyze you. Oh well, it's gonna have to hope it don't happen. Maybe we'll get lucky on those dice rolls. Oh, another thing I was, if you, this is another, kind of, what do they call them? Quality of life improvements. If you go in and learn a spell and you find out that it's kind of useless, that which there some are, you can go in and you can forget it, and you can put another spell in its place, which is very useful and something you could not do in in the original game. You really had to be careful and think about, you know, which spells you wanted to buy. Which, you know, it's your first playthrough, and there was no internet back then for you to. The only thing, you know, if you could find a write-up about it in like a Nintendo Power or something like that, you know, you might be able to make an educated guess. But otherwise, you know, you were just kind of at the mercy of trial and error. You could really mess up your mages by choosing the wrong spells. Fighting these wolves gets old really quick. Anybody think the white mage can take out the gray wolf? Shall see. Ah, you got him. Ooh, money, money, money! Go ahead and take the green guy out. Sometimes he can hit you. He can hit you multiple times and gets a crit. He could put the hurt on you. Might be able to take him down this round. Nope. Or you can make bank when you run into a group of 4 of those green ogres. How are we doing on health? All right. 197. So all the fighters are above 200. One more level. We can head out, or we can head over to the marsh cave. At least to make the first initial forays into it. We'll have to come back. I'll have to have a lot of heal potions, and then also take a house with me, so that we can recover health and magic points before we go in. Cause stuff will attack us on the way. It's a bit of a walk over there. Okay, scorpions. Scorpions are just like snakes. They can poison your guys. So and they do crit sometimes. So you got to watch out for them. They are a little bit weak, so you can usually take them down in one shot. Yeah, so they're very good at poisoning you. Almost like they're shooting their stingers out of their tails. Let me show you what I mean by... So our guys have 201 and 188. So if I see how it actually didn't do that in the first game. You know, in the old game, you could walk around and not realize that they were dying. See how their health goes down. So there's a lot of things in that marsh cave that can poison us, so we got to have a lot of antidotes too. In case you guys were wondering, the way it does experience is you get a pool of experience from the monsters that you defeat, and it takes that and it divides it all up evenly among your guys. So they'll get a quarter of that pool. Kind of a weird way to do it, but you know what it is. Ooh, that guy's hitting 3 times with that sword. So the swords are very good weapons in this game. You really want to meta. I don't like playing the meta, but if you really want to meta, give them all swords. They'll just wreck everything. Later on, we're going to get something called an ice brand, and that is like the strongest sword in the game. They'll wreck house, and there's 2 of them in the game too. So. Theoretically, you could just take your guys and have them all attack the same target, and then as it dies, the computer will just choose a new target for your characters. But you know, if you want to be a little bit more tactical and have them go after the strongest first, not leave it up to the computer chance. It's the way I prefer to play. Much control as I can have. This was one of the first games that, now that I think about it, one of the first games that that I came across that you could upgrade your class halfway through the game. You didn't just stay a fighter. You didn't just stay a white mage or a wizard, which is pretty cool. It's something, another thing to grind for, to look forward to. And plus, when they get to their higher levels, or their upgraded classes, they can start learning other abilities. Like knights can learn lower level white mage spells. The only one that can't learn any magic at all is the black belt. Your thief would upgrade to a ninja, and they can learn black mage spells. And I think that's all. So those are all the options you've got in this particular game. Not too far. We'll have everybody up to 200 health. Go over here, see if we can't get a couple more counters with some ogres. Those are good XP. And more wolves. You get really tired of fighting wolves. Getting closer. Ugh, ambushed by spiders. Wonderful. Luckily, the poison doesn't seem to affect your guys' combat abilities too much. These guys are very resistant to the hammer damage, though. one more encounter, and we should be able to up our white mage should have 200. Go ahead and do a little bit of medical maintenance here. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. There we go. You can burn through your your spell points really quickly, especially with those lower level spells. Four more points. Ugh. There we go. 201. Just over the edge. All right, I think we'll end it for this here for this particular game session. Thank you for joining me, and catch you next time. Appreciate it.